Hello, and welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. It is the end of another week, and so begins a new one. But before we do that, we do have to go ahead and place future Gohan onto the tier list. I think it kind of goes without saying that he does become the fourth unit to hit our still a great option tier. Let me just rearrange this that way it is back again in like release date order, pretty much. And realistically, I don't think you could put him anywhere other than in the still a great option tier because like there is so many different kinds of events in this game at the moment, and if we ever continue to get short content, he's just gonna be better and better and better and better and better, right? So it just kind of works out for him because of the fact that he has such high damage reduction, right? This 40% damage reduction for 5 turns from his intro, plus the fact that he has built in 20% and then an additional 20% after he does a super attack. It's just like, it just works. Like when you have 80% damage reduction, the likelihood of you taking damage is like basically zero. Though, granted, his own personal damage is pretty god awful at this point in time, but everything else about him is still holding up true. His domain kind of sucks, and I don't know if domains have the ability to be like affected by anything in terms of like EZA. I mean, I guess we'll see in a few years once the first domain character does EZA. It would probably be like the free domain Trunks, right? He would probably be the first domain character to ever EZA. And once he does, then we'll probably see what happens if they can actually change domain effects or not. If not, it is what it is, but it is still pretty good. His active skill effect is still very nice as well. So it really is just a thing where I think this Gohan is very, very good, even like a full like year and some change later. And I don't think that's really ever going to change for him until his like defense, his raw defense plus the 80% damage reduction isn't enough to save him in these short events. But like we've seen him this week take 3 million plus super attacks for not even double digits, but like double digits, 4 digits, that kind of thing, which is like completely fine, very livable. So I don't really think he's going to be going away anytime soon, unless 10th anniversary power creep is like ridiculous. Though to be fair, he did just get the Glorio buff, so I don't know. He's probably going to be fine. Anyway, that's how our tier list is looking so far. Let's go ahead and get one of the final 5 units? 6 units? Yeah, 5 units, only 5 left. Let's go ahead and get whoever the last one is. I'm gonna be honest. What, 4 of them are all Super Saiyans? No, 3 of them. 3 out of the 5 are Super Saiyans. So it shouldn't be too bad. Like, I really am not a big fan of Gohan and Piccolo. I think they're the only ones I don't really like. To be fair, if I had Glorio, we would just run the Glorio team all day and just float them around and we'd be completely fine. But let's see what happens. Hide this, spin the wheel. Hopefully it's someone I actually like and enjoy using. You know, sometimes I just jinx things, and I think it really is just how it is sometimes. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like this character. I don't think they were ever really that good. Their team is terrible, pretty much. Like, and it's mainly this part of their passive that I hate. Right, reduces damage received by 40%. If HP is 70% or more when receiving an attack as the first or second attacker on the turn. I hate that line of text so goddamn much. It's just the worst. And then, of course, they're like ridiculously squishy in turn 3. Now, granted, they have 3 turn support buff like Glorio in slot 3. It's just the fact that they are basically paper mache in slot 3. So you can never run them in slot 3 because they'll just explode. And I don't like that. What 200% are they on? Okay, well, they're on some decent ones. Glorio, Beast, and Tech UI. We'll run them on some of the teams. We'll try our best with them. But the likelihood of them doing anything is probably very, very low. I don't have Glorio. If I did have Glorio, we would just run Glorio. I'm going to try to get Glorio at some point during this week, so if I do end up pulling him, we're going to be using these guys on the Glorio team where they're probably going to look their best by far. But let's just go ahead and hop on in game and see what we can do. I will say that the actual Gohan portion of this card is very, very good. It's just that everything else about him is terrible. So let's just go ahead and get in game and see what happens. I'm not expecting too much from them. All right, so we're back, and for you guys, it's gonna be like not even a second, but for me, it's been about like 10 minutes. And the reason for that is, so I logged in for the first time today after recording the first part of the video where we got Gohan and Piccolo as our character, right? And then something happened. So I logged in, got my login bonus, and had some stones. And remember earlier in the video where I said, hey, I think things are gonna be a little bit rough because I don't have Glorio, and they'd be a lot better on the Glorio team. Just before we get into doing anything, they're 69%. Don't worry about their equips. Their equips are just whatever I had. They are linked level 10, completely. All right, he is fully linked level 10. And then something happened. So I pulled Glorio. We pulled Glorio, and now he's linked level 10. So I had to awaken him, and then I brought him link level 10. So we have Glorio now. So let's go ahead and hop on in game and use Glorio. Used him on the Glorio team. Now, do they have an intro? They do not, but let's just go ahead and play the Glorio and the Beast intro, because why not? Might as well, right? So, now that we're here, I don't want to keep every animation on, but let's just do it like this. We're probably gonna have Beast slot 1. Remember that they do give Beast, the thingy. I forget what it is. The Unit Super, right? Are they share? Oh my god. They link well with Glorio. Hold up, this might actually be like good. They're at 200k? Okay. With 40% damage reduction. I don't think it's gonna be enough. But we're gonna get the Glorio support. Right. From being in slot 3. I think with double Glorio support, they might be fine. I think they would be. And then Beast is going to action break one of their attacks, so they should be okay. Let's see here. So this is an action break, which is typically not like the best. Beast's Unit Super isn't like something that is really that needed, because like partially it's like counterintuitive to Beast's kit, because he wants to be hit, I believe it's what, 5 times in order to get fully built up. Either I believe it's get hit 5 times or do like 6 supers or something like that. 6.5 is not great, but these guys only do damage when you what is it called? When you go into Gohan. Glorio here though, Glorio is gonna cook. I did try. I had enough stones to also try to do a summon on Daima Goku. I did not get Daima Goku. Daima Goku is another unit that if I had would make them look better, because Daima Goku would be giving like a stupid amount of attack support. But like, getting 2 new summonable characters is not like the easiest thing ever, and you really shouldn't be summoning right now anyway. I just summoned because I think Glorio is really funny. Like, do you see what this 69% Glorio was doing right now? This is what, his 4th, 5th super attack? It's just kind of silly. And then he hit a 14 million normal, so like, it is what it is. He's getting hit, which is even crazier because he has 80% dodge. And then we have the UI Gokus as well on the team. Now, I'm going to attempt to see if we can get the support off with the Gohan, and then just have him floating around, because that's probably where he's like his best. But like, realistically speaking, this could be a decent team for Gohan and Piccolo because of the fact that not only are they giving 3-turn support to Superclass allies, but Glorio's also giving 3-turn support. So if you have double Glorio and these guys on rotation, and these guys like as the floaters, right? You're giving your entire team 130% 3-turn support, and that never goes away because they're always going to come back and reapply that buff, and then you'll be able to revive. So I think it like legitimately could work out, and like you'd have just a stupid amount of passive support going on the entire time to the point where, like, granted, Gohan and Piccolo, they suck a little too much, right? To the point where that's not going to work all the time, right? Because of the fact that when they're in slot 3, they are literal babies. But like, we're gonna have Tech UI Domain and double Glorio support going. The likelihood that they're able to at least eat a normal is probably gonna be pretty high. I doubt they're gonna have like too crazy high defense, but they're gonna have decent stats at the bare minimum. And then of course we're gonna have Beast Gohan around, so if anything we can just use Beast's taunt. We're gonna have, I wanna have Beast linked up with Tech Ultimate Gohan, right? Because Beast, Tech Ultimate Gohan, like everybody on the team is gonna be getting basically 3 ki from having all 3 of the floaters giving 3-turn support. So a free leader scale amount of ki is kind of a lot. Like, it's kind of a lot. So, you know, realistically, I think we're just gonna like see a lot of really good stuff here. Like, I think this is legit like a strat you can do. Now, I didn't really think about it until after seeing the fact that, you know, all 3 of them are, you know, giving 3-turn support. And look, even mine here, like mine again, they're at 2.3 now. Now that we're gonna have double Glorio up. Like, this is legit. It feels weird that it works, but like, it works. And how many, can we see how many attacks this Glorio has done? Is he link global? He's not. He has 15 additional. Okay, that's probably too much additional. You really don't need that much with Glorio, gonna be really honest. But also, you just saw their Glorio support kicked in. So everyone's gonna be 50% stronger. Remember, my Beast is only 50%, by the way. Or 55%. No dupes in this Beast. This is raw beasting right here. Am I wrong in saying that this team seems really good? Right, I think if you wanted it to be a little bit better, you would use the family Kamehameha over Tech Ultimate Gohan. That would probably work out just a little bit better. Right? Because it's still going to share like the big Goku family links, but they're also going to be doing significantly more damage than Tech Ultimate Gohan is. Right? Tech Ultimate Gohan is going to be a significantly tankier until you're in the standby. 7.6, by the way. But like, I don't really think it's gonna be that big of a deal. So it's definitely interesting. And then here's Glorio. Come on, Glorio. This is super attack number 2. We're already at 9 million. Okay, 3. Perfect. 12 million. Remember that he would guaranteed launch off another super attack because he did super attack 3 times. Like, he's so stupid, man. He's dumb. He's dumb. Oh, it's so good. I want to use the Glorio active. I really do. I also just realized I forgot to turn down the audio after the actives. I was too excited about Glorio. Oh, the Glorio-ing was too much. I was glazing the Glorio glaze. How many supers has he done? He's on 6. 7 attacks, 6 supers. So he is going to get a guaranteed super attack here. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. And we're just making our entire team significantly stronger with both Glorios now floating. And now that we don't have a Glorio on rotation, I can float Gohan and Piccolo. And remember that with Gohan and Piccolo, in this fight specifically, this is why I think this is a good fight for this. This fight only super attacks in slot 2. Which means I can safely put them in slot 3, knowing that they're not going to like get hit by a super attack. They're probably still going to take damage from the normals, to be honest, because they're not very good. But I know for a fact that they will not be getting supered, which is like the main issue. Also, there's no shot Tech UI takes damage from the super attack here, even if he doesn't dodge. Oh, there's no super attack anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, Glorio. Show him, buddy. Oh, it's a glorious sight. Get it, glorious? Anyway. Wow, he's failing his additionals. Okay, but here's still the guaranteed from 3 super attacks. This puts him at super attack number 8. So if he hits his hidden potential system and hits a super attack, that'll put him at 9, which will then give him another super. Okay, so this would be super attack number 3. Remember, he did 3 super attacks this turn, remember? So he should do another one after this? No. Weird. Okay. Oh, even better. Even better. Just even better. You know what? I kind of want to see what we can get Beast's stats looking like. Do they share more links like this? 3 links. Okay. So technically, we would get the most stats out of them like this. Right, with 4 links, but we're not doing that. No, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna let Beast get just giga juiced. So remember, Beast is getting support from both Glorios. He's getting the support from Gohan and Piccolo, giving Bond and Master and Disciple allies, what is it? 2 key 30%? Yeah, 2 key 30%. He's giving that to Bond and Master and Disciple. And now they're in slot 3, so they're giving another 1 key 30%. So they're giving 60% support to Beast right now. And he has 100% support from the Glorios. So Beast should do like 2 billion damage. Right? My 55% Beast Gohan. Realistically, this shouldn't work because Gohan and Piccolo suck. But like, it's kind of working. And then by some, 2.1 million out of Beast. 55%, by the way. Excuse me? Like, just, okay. It's a little strong, a little bit. And if somehow UI Goku lives this turn, which actually, I think he is going to live. It's, okay, god damn, Beast. Holy man. And if somehow UI Goku lives this turn, which, yeah, he is going to live, next turn, we're gonna have Tech UI in his domain getting juiced by double Glorio and Gohan and Piccolo. Is this like... Are they like sleeper good on this team? I think they are. I really think they are. Alright, let's get this out. Remember that this is gonna buff all of our superclass characters even further. So we have now more passive support for the next 4 turns. Glorio, provided he super attacked, what, 3 times? He would be at 90% dodge this turn. Look at AGL UI. He's at 1 million defense without reviving. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't hate Gohan and Piccolo. Maybe I don't hate them. Because aren't the UI Gokus on Bond and Master and Disciple? Like, at least they should be, right? No, they're not. But Evolution Blue Vegeta is. Okay. So he's not on this team is the issue. The other characters that could be useful like this, like on this team, in a very similar scenario, buffed AGL Gohan, technically physical Ultimate Gohan, and then Orange Piccolo, they would be significantly stronger on a team with this much support floating around. Because we have a ridiculous amount of support. How much are these counters doing? The counters are going to be doing enough to damage Goku and Frieza. Dude. You usually don't see this kind of thing. Unless, like, you have Roshi active. Like, this is nuts. We have so much passive support. It's kind of insane. Legitimately kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. I think this is going to be the team we're running the entire week. I think it's just going to work for, like, damn near everything. The only thing that might not work for is, like, the short events. Because, like, Tech Ultimate Gohan isn't going to be as strong. Right? And, like, the really short ones. But we could easily replace him with, like, Int Ultimate Gohan, STR Future Gohan. Pretty much any character that's on Glorio's team we could replace them with. And so long as, like, we can just slap them into slot 2 and, like, they'll be tanky, they'll be completely fine. Okay, well, it is what it is. Glorio the GOAT, bringing back Gohan and Piccolo to being useful. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, how you think this week is going to go. I would love to hear your thoughts. Especially with my surprise Glorio pick. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.